was just sitting here and I was reflecting on kind of like how my life was and what my life is now, and being really grateful about what I get to experience now. And one of the things that came to mind here and just in that moment as I was reflecting on this is that I am now living in my life on the court and experiencing it and creating every single moment of every single day. In comparison to what it was like before, where I was more like living in the stands of my life, if you know what I mean. Like, just to kind of paint you a picture, I always knew, like inside, deep within, the thoughts were there, the wanting, the desires were there for me to, to live my life the way I always wanted to live it, like the way I envisioned it, for me, like showing up, and waking up happy and excited and showing up powerfully and expressing myself and just being myself and showing that to the world and allowing that to shine through instead of holding it in and not expressing myself. And also, like, from within, wanting to experience everything in life, and wanting to, like, get out there and explore and adventure and have some fun and just really enjoy life to the fullest. Like, deep inside, it was always there, and maybe it is for you as well, too. Like, I'm saying maybe, but it's almost a guarantee. Like, I know that it's in there. I know that deep within you right now is this deep desire for more in life, and this desire to get out there, but you might feel like something is holding you back. You're feeling maybe limited, or you're feeling like it's kind of like it feels like it's suppressed. Like you're suppressed in being your best self. And you're like, you want to, and you feel like it's there, it's just there, and you want to, and you think about it when you're at work, and you think about it when you're meeting people or with your friends, or you're out and about doing something, maybe like you're out and for an evening or something like that, or you're out traveling, or you're doing something that you're enjoying, or you're out in public or whatever. You're just out there living your life, and deep within, like you just it's right there. You want to, like, say certain things or express certain things, or be a certain person or show up in a certain way, but it's suppressed. It's kind of like it's just there, but it's suppressed. And to go beyond that, it just feels so hard, even though it's right there and you know it's there, but it just feels like there's this massive barrier right there in front of you that's preventing you from, like, going beyond that. And this little wall, this invisible wall, is so thick that it just seems like it seems impossible for you to, like, go beyond and push beyond that boundary. And I know how that feels, and it's painful, it's really painful, and it's like you just want to freaking scream it, but you're having these, like, suppression thoughts and considerations, like, oh well, no, I'm not gonna say that because what if they think about this, or what if they think that, or maybe they'll judge me for what I'm saying, or maybe they'll think that I'm an arrogant person, or whatever it is. Like, you'll have, like, all sorts of considerations and all sorts of, like, things coming up, maybe some emotions that's kind of like holding you back. And it's quite interesting because it's so subtle yet so quick. So subtle, but very quick to get in and then stop you right there in your track from, expressing yourself. And that's the thing about, creating a new life for yourself, like pushing yourself beyond your boundaries of, your, oh, sorry, I was just getting a mosquito there, just trying to bite me. Like, going beyond your fears, going beyond what's, like, your comfort zone, stepping into the unknown. Like, when you do that, when you challenge yourself, when you put yourself, towards a path, like, you start shifting your path. So instead of continuing to go left where everybody's turning, you start deciding, it's like, you know what, no, I'm going to start looking right this time, or I'm going to start going somewhere else, or choose my own path, kind of thing. All of those things is part of your journey to get out beyond this barrier wall. And there's multiple things in there, you know, like there's it's a journey. It's a journey to get to, you know, where you want to be. Like the way my life was is and how it is today, like in comparison, like it's a freaking difference of night and day because of how I get to live now and how I show up and how I express myself and the kind of lifestyle that I get to experience now and versus what it was before. And, you know, it's a journey, and that's why I do what I do, is be able to share these, you know, these resources, these things that I've used and implemented in my life that's helped me grow beyond these limited walls that was holding me back. And the one thing, like I was just talking about in this video here, is, you know, when you go down the path, when you go, like, you start going right instead of left, and you start going beyond your comfort zone, and you start doing things that you've never done before, and you start creating like a new life and a new reality for yourself, then what happens is that you start to live in your life. Like, you literally start living your life. You start, you know, being in the court, playing with life, instead of just standing in the crowd and just kind of like observing your life from out here and not doing anything and not really playing in life the way you want to play. You know, you're just stuck in the stage, not in the stage, sorry, in the stands, looking at the stage of your life. And then you feel like you can't do anything other than to just kind of like sit there and just coast through it. And so the idea here is to be able to get yourself from the stand to be on the stage in the middle of your life, where you are the one who's living your life and not you watching your life happening in front of you. Like, you get to be in the court, in your life, creating the outcomes that you want every single moment of every single day. And imagine how life would be like if you were right there on the stage playing in life and creating whatever outcome you choose. So just imagine that. And that's the beauty of, and the possibilities that's right there in front of you if you choose to take it. And what brought me there was to choose a new path, a path that allows me to create this life. And surrounding myself with mentors, surrounding myself with a community, surrounding myself with people that has helped me to create this life for myself and continues to help me, because having the right people, having the right community, having the right mentors, and having the right path is everything that you need in order for you to persist in your growth journey to create the life that you want, where you get to live in it instead of living outside of it. So thank you for watching, and yeah, thank you for watching. That's all I wanted to say in this video. I will catch you again next time. Cheers.